Just silence, then fire raining from the sky. Massive and cold like a god forged in steel. The mothership came, doom came on a gale. It breached our walls, jammed every signal wave. Now Super Earth becomes a grave. They came to collect, to punish and burn. The illuminate rise, and now it's our turn. Fire rain from the sky, cities screaming, soldiers die. The High Council's wrath unleashed, our home consumed by the cruel embrace. They think we'll fall, they think we'll break, but hell's awake, make no mistake. We are the storm, we are the flame. Helldivers die, but never in vain.
Evenings, freedoms, widowers of the harbor. That was the Illuminate Attack Super Earth by Echoes from the Hellpod, who was just churning out banger after banger these days when we need that kind of musical motivation the most. So, what news is there today? Well, death is still pouring forth from Meridia with absolutely no sign of slowing, and according to my handy-dandy little tracker here, we have set 2.5 million squids off to the aquarium in the sky. But before pats on the back are exchanged, that's still only about 6.2% of their total armada, and that slow of a pace is, concerning. I'd really rather my own planet not get turned into a glass-blowing demonstration, please and thank you. I did the math on this, and with 130,000 Helldivers in active combat participation, slaying 40 million Illuminate only requires each of us bagging 300-odd-some kills, which is roughly a single mission's worth, especially at the density as these jokers like to throw hostiles at us. That doesn't sound hard at all, so what gives? Even if that's just overseer units only, that does not sound like that much. Heck, I personally bagged several times that number just this morning with my souped-up Liberator carbine. Gosh, this weapon is just so good now. Never would have thought it, but coupled with the supply pack, some siege-ready armor, and some short magazines boosting ergonomics and weapon handling, this thing functions like a dream and mows flesh mobs like your neighbor's lawn. No, really, if you focus on their heads, you can drop them pretty easy. It's just that most people make the mistake of thinking their death throws are hostile behavior, so they keep shooting them. They are not nearly as damage spongy as you think. The slow kill count is quite unusual in light of the fact that there is a firing control bug present in Super Destroyer software that was included in with the weapon modification update. How? Why? Who knows? The last time our military software was updated was probably before I was born, and it is so spaghettified that no software developer on any continent on any planet wants to touch that code for fear that it might break entirely, which would be concerning right when we're dealing with a massive alien invasion. Yeah, do you remember last month when our autocannons bricked themselves right whenever the automatons were invading Popley? That was the Ministry of Defense trying to fix issues with the Quasar's charge rate. Who wrote this? Why? Are they a traitor to democracy? What are their names? I want names. But anyway, what does this bug do? I am so glad you asked. Second Lieutenant John Ghost of the 23rd Onavi Division was kind enough to demonstrate it for us.
Oh, fucking Christ. Is there a way to fix the fucking bug with the stratagem? Because it's doing to every single one. I know one thing for sure, ain't nothing alive over there.
Yeah, don't get too excited, Helldivers. His Super Destroyer wouldn't stop firing until his 3 ADO rays were melting, and it was only by Lady Liberty's grace that his talented crew avoided a terminal ammunition explosion. Honestly, if you feel like that kind of premature detonation is inevitable, park yourself next to an illuminate overship and blow your load all over them too. That's why I like rigging up my fist units with martyr armors. For that lovely teamwork makes the dream work passive. It's actually potent enough to, shall we say, democratically disassemble a flesh mob in a very rapid fashion. It's a good thing. Now the bad news. Defensive positions in Widow's Harbor are steadily being overrun, and we only have about 20% left of the planet to fall back upon, with projections indicating that said positions are going to be a past tense state during the night. Furthermore, the DSS is reporting damage from illuminate counter station operations. It's really up to you on this one, Helldivers. You can either vote to send it somewhere else, let the tech slap some flex tape on, and save it for a rainy day, or we can keep it on the front lines where it'll hurt the squids early on now, but it likely won't be available to defend Super Earth when we really need it later on. And we are going to need to defend Super Earth. The Ministry of Defense has analyzed the rate of illuminate fleet progression and has determined that combat on the mother planet is inevitable no matter what we do. Squidward really came prepared this time, and he knows how to party. Now for a final bit of inspiration and motivation, I found this amazing video from Helldiver Turbo earlier, link in the description below, who mashed up a bunch of Helldivers clips to epic Avengers style music, and, well, it sure got my blood pumping. Check this one out, fam.
They arrived without warning, laying waste to our peaceful colonies.
This so-called great host of the Illuminate is believed to be ultimately headed for Super Earth itself.
And you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation.
Wait. What about the samples?
Hey!
Attention, Helldivers! This is a galactic emergency. The true Illuminate invasion has arrived. Planetary defenses are overwhelmed.
Should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Audience cool stuff like this that I find on the GWW. I think that everybody loves Independence Day too, and I would be hard-pressed to make a better speech than Bill Pullman did in this movie, even with our mother planet and our lives on the line. And I talk for a living. You know, you've heard me. That's been Liberty's Latest with me, ponderatheradioangel. Be prepared to pull back to P15 for the next phase of Hippity Hoppity Get Off My Property, or as the brass calls it, Operation Party Crasher. This is an elegant dance we're working here, and I can really rock the club with the transcendental cha-cha. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for the defense of Super Earth.